Alrighty. Welcome back, everybody, to another 1% live trading stream. As you guys know, we run these every single Tuesday, Wednesday, and 30 at 9:30 a.m. East. If there is any news, that will change that. But today, we are going to be trading some XAU, so we'll be focusing on that as far as that goes. Let's go ahead and do our top-down analysis. So from the daily down, daily is a little interesting due to the fact that we did have this possible break of structure to the upside right here. Now, with that possible break of structure to the upside, we also have that possibility of us moving to the downside with that weekly making that push and then that daily showing a possible liquidity rate to the upside and then a break of structure to the downside. I think I just fixed the voice, so that should be better as well. I noticed that. But anyway, price was pushing up. We had this nice little liquidity rate, possibility of continuation to the downside. But with this week, man, we did create this range. It's not, man. Is it still cutting in and out? I'll try it one more time. I might have to restart Discord. It does this to me like 2 or 3 times every time, but it should be fine. It should be okay. But as far as what we're looking at today, man, should be continuation to the upside. Tuesday continuation day. Monday did have a push to the downside. Now, possibility for Tuesday to show the same exact thing, but more likely that we just continue to the upside. H4 is showing that bullish structure. We just had that push over this previous high right here. As far as the hourly goes, we are also very, very bullish at this current time. I don't see any imbalances to the left right here, only above this high right here. I think we come out, we take out this range. This is a lot of liquidity that we have left behind these highs, a lot of equal highs. So we should see some continuation on the lower time frames as far as today goes. So 15-minute bullish, man, hourly bullish. Yeah, 15-minute very bullish as well. This might just be a lower time frame continuation trade here. We'll see how this goes. M5 is also bullish. If we do get that M1 push over this high, we can go ahead and create a new low, look for our candle before candle, and look to take that continuation. I don't know why it's reduced. Is that have like the boosting and everything in here, so it should be fine. I know sometimes Discord's weird with like the premium or the nitro or whatever they call it. But yeah, welcome back, man. Very, very excited. I did want to be fully transparent as well, so we'll talk about that at the end of the stream. But for today specifically, I am just taking this on the personal and I am just paper trading. So I'll be paper trading it for the visual and I will be taking this on the personal account. This one will not be taken on the Top Step account, and we'll talk about why. Yeah, man, we did. And we gotta talk about why too, because every single play, every single work, and every single, I would say, idea and trade that I take live in front of people working um is my plan. Is my plan, is my rules, and is been something that I've followed every single time, right? We got up to over plus 10%. I think we're sitting at plus 11%, around 5,500. 1 day left, $150 traded, and greed got to me, man. It took me, I got emotional and I tilted. And that's something that every human does. I don't want to sit up here and say that I'm teaching you something that I shouldn't be or not practicing what I'm preaching. I just want to be transparent, man, and let everybody know that every single time that something happens like that. So, what do I do from this point on, right? What's the lesson? How do I get back from this? Because when you're at this point, and man, like personally, it's just at this point of almost confidence to where you know it's right there. You just need to do that one thing. You need to do that one thing, right? You need to do that one thing. Egotistical, man, 100% egotistical. But that's why I put that out there because I hate the stigma around that of people who act like they are human, right? And you have to be this robot. You don't have to be a robot, man. We're human. You just have to react in the way that you should be. So yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough. And notice every single trade that we took last week, every single trade that we took the week before that was to plan, was to schedule, and we gained that plus 10% because of that. It's been 8 days, man, and we passed a whole funded account. We got it up to freaking plus 11%. Like, I just need to slow down. That's all it is at the end of the day. Slow it down, keep the risk low, and trade when I should be trading, man. Because when I am trading, when I should be trading, like I am in front of you guys right now, we are completely fine. So let's just keep doing that, man. I know for a fact that we're going to get there very, very, very soon. So it was more of a not even impatience thing. I feel like it was an excitement thing of knowing that it's going to happen, knowing that it's going to get there. So again, just wanted to be fully transparent, put that out for you guys every single day. So I do have one more reactivation that we can do. I don't know if I'm going to do the reactivation or just decide to start another 50K and do the 3 days. So we'll see how that goes. But let's trade some XAU, man. Still taking this on the personal today. We're still showing up. We're still pushing back the next day. It can't be something that affects us too much. It should just be something that we instead take as a lesson and work on the next trade and the next day. So appreciate y'all listening to me for that about that. But let's just see what XAU runs for today. If not, if she doesn't really move, then we'll go ahead and trade some YM as well. So we got a lot of time today, man. No news. We had 8:30 news, I believe, this morning. So no news later today. Should be smooth, should be simple trading. But XAU, two possibilities here, man. Obviously up or down, but most likely going to continue to the upside based on this move that we have created. The psych is all of it, dude. The psych is all of it. And that's all it takes is you to cave into that one little voice. It's a discipline thing, man. That one little voice. That one little voice at the store that says just buy that, right? That one little voice at the supermarket telling you to get that thing. You know you shouldn't. You know you shouldn't, but you do. Same thing, man. Same thing. Next time, recognize that voice, tell it to fuck off, and keep going, man, and keep working on the plan. Just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan every single time. So we'll see what XEU does for today, man. As far as TP goes, obviously going to be this range high or even these range highs right here. If we do get that continuation, lower time frames look to starting to be already doing that. If we do get this M1 break up, we'll just go ahead and take this trade. Most likely something like this up into those range highs. We can use this as a stop loss, around a $6 stop loss. Not too bad here. And then up into these highs. No trade has been taken yet. This is just the idea currently. If we get that continuation, I want to see this side taken out. I want to see this side taken out. If not, look for the break of structure to the downside. Tuesday redistribution, and then we catch the short trade. But it's everything, man. Psych is everything in trading. Because at the end of the day, anybody can do it. If you can follow the rules, man. That's it. That's it, man. All you gotta do is just follow the rules. Once you have that and have your setup and your system, all you gotta do is follow the rules, man, and you'll get there. And this time when it happened, dude, I smiled. I looked in the mirror and I smiled. There was no crazy crash out, no anything like that. It's just a almost like a clarity, satisfaction feeling of understanding. Well, this is gonna be the result every time, right? It will be the result every single time. So why keep doing this? What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? So to see the change, you got to be the change, man. Sounds cringe, but it's so true. All right, let's go ahead and grab these longs now. I do really like how this is setting up here. So I'm gonna grab this on paper. Do 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 do. 100 units. I think that's 10. So one contract would be 5 units or 10. 10 lots. Let's see. All right, we're grabbing this long trade. Stops below either that M1 low or this M1 low right here. This is XAU. Let me pull up the GC for you guys as well. But yeah, as far as TPs go, man, just looking for that range high right there. I want to say it was 10 or it's 10 100. This is 1060, so I think it's $1 per. 10 would be 50. So we can add 30. All right, we're gonna Very quick today. She's already starting to move. I love this M1 push to the upside. Trying to call this out right now, but she's being slow. Oh, this is just on the paper. I have MGC on my phone, but GC1, same thing. Let me pull it up on GC1. It's just so I can show you visually. Mm, 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 mm. But yeah, stops underneath this low right here. Just looking for continuation into the highs for today. Tuesday is showing that already. 930 breaker structure to the upside. Nice little continuation into the range highs today. Again, no imbalances to the left. This is when you just get that pure continuation. A lot of people see a move like this. They look at this, they look at the imbalances below, and they say, I need to look for the lows. Pump said everyone's talking about that price is fractal, but what is fractal? Let's show you. Fractal means you're looking for the same exact behavior over and over again from higher time frames to lower time frames. In this case, we can see our reaccumulations, our redistributions, our accumulations, our distributions. You'll notice that you'll see the same exact thing within the same areas. In this case, reaccumulation right here, distribution to an accumulation. Otherwise, that rally base rally, right? Instead, what we can see is when we get that liquidity rate to the downside into that previous area of demand on our lower time frames, we will see the same exact behavior, this reaccumulation behavior, this accumulation behavior. That means price is fractal. So that was what we wait for once we come back to those previous areas of supply or demand. So in this case, same exact thing. That continuation model that we showed right here is also fractal. Once we accumulate, once we break structure, there's your rally. Here's your base again, and then another rally. So you can look for that continuation trade here, catch that trade, and take it to the upside using that low as these stops. So that's what it means when price is fractal. It means it's doing the same thing over and over and over again from higher time frames to lower time frames. It's just a behavioral way to explain the market. But yeah, man, let's see if XAU gives it to us today. We have two trades that we can be able to take today. That was just a quick little explanation, man. Definitely go on the YouTube for full explanation of fractal price. I would go to the Wyckoff one. That one's very, very good as far as that goes. But we'll see what she gives today, man. We have a nice little trade forming either way. If she does not continue to the upside, we have a disapproval short to the downside. As far as where we will take it, definitely this imbalance to these lows right here. I don't think it'll continue past that, but we'll see, man. It could just be a range day as well, so we'll see what she gives. Yes, don't worry about the terms too much for Wyckoff, man. More so the behavior. More so the behavior. And when I say that, it's just of how it delivers, how price delivers, how price looks at certain areas, meaning at areas of demand. We have us rating lows as we're creating trend line liquidity moving to the downside. All of those things are factors in that. It looks like we may be taking this stop loss here. I did not call this one out to the server, but we were able to see this live. Yeah, underneath this low, it doesn't look too good. We may be able to take these shorts here. We'll go ahead and take this stop out here in just 1 second if it does come underneath this low. Man, oh man, oh man. But I hope everybody's doing good this week. It's a good week either way. Keeping the positive vibes, keeping the positive frequencies out. Watch XAU here. If we do get a break below this low, then we'll look for the shorts. But you'll want to see this little M1 supply that it just smacked kind of broken here. If not, then we'll look for these continuation into these lows here. Monday did make a move to the downside as well, so Tuesday could be the same exact thing, and this could just be a liquidity raid. Less likely, but possibility here. Looks like we're going to get stopped out here, so we'll take a -1. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close that on the personal. We'll look for one more trade here today. Good to see everybody in here, though, man. Great to see everybody here today. Love to see the activity. Let's keep it up, man. Very, very great as far as that goes. We did not take out that area of supply, man. Let's see what she forms. That H4 moved into that high as well. Could be a push to the downside, less likely, but that M1, man, we'll see. I want to see it at this low here, kind of how it forms. This is a little lower time frame range that we're sitting in currently. Oops, wrong one. This low to this high. So let's see what she forms. Watch this M1 here. Continuation down. We'll take these shorts. Do you mind explaining standard deviation? I don't know standard deviation fully as far as something that would, I wouldn't say make sense, but how I use it is a premium and discount, and then you have your standard deviation terms. I would definitely ask Ebo. He knows a lot better than I do as far as standard deviation goes. But all you do is you draw from your range low to your range high. You find your premium and discount for the range, and then your standard deviation will be price targets. So this is where price should continue to. And if we're looking at TPs, you'll notice that you'll have very important highs and lows at your 2. I think it's your 4. So 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, also an area of supply. So you'll notice you have those at those areas, but I don't know the full explanation for it. Again, I would ask Ebo. He knows a lot better than I do for that, for standard deviation specifically. Sim, my dude, how you doing, brother? He says he's been trading myself, no streams, influence. Been liking it. How you doing? Been doing good, man. Been doing great, bro. Been doing great, man. Love to see it. Love to see you in here as well, man. Glad you still been trading. Got everybody in here today, man. It's packed out. It's packed out. Love to see it. Love to see it. But yeah, we'll look for one more trade today. Again, it could be rating liquidity on the M1 and then breaking structure to the upside. I want something a little bit more confirmed first before we take this. Still isn't even 10 o'clock as well. M1 is breaking structure to the upside. We may take one more a long trade right here. I still want to watch this M1 area of supply. If it does break down, we'll take a short. But less likely, man. Tuesday's just pushing up. He was just in here. Where did Evo go? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. How is... Well, I am looking. Ew, downside today, huh? Yeah, into these lows. It will continue down. YM might be a nice little short trade. We'll see what GC does here. Looks like it's holding that M1 here. If it does break down again, we'll have that available short trade. If not, then we will look for the longs. Watch this M1 here. Again, M1 area of supply. If we do break down, look for your shorts. No breaks down just yet. 30 might be continuation to the downside here. Yeah, very, very nice continuation. We might even take a short trade on that, but we'll see. We'll see what she gives. Gold, most likely reaccumulation, man. I think this M1 is just reaccumulating, but we'll see what she creates. But it's rough, man. It's rough, man. I sat there and smiled, bro. I sat there and smiled. Have you ever made plus 11%? Had one more trading day to go. Only needed $150. You were up too. You were up too. And you decided to get greedy, man. Decided to get egotistical. It happens, man. It happens, man. So I think it's fully detached now, I believe. Following that, I know what needs to be done and we'll do what needs to be done. So we're practicing that and we're going from there, man. Can't be saying one thing and doing the other. That is the worst thing for yourself. All right, M1. It does look like we may be taking this breakdown here. YM pushing down, man. Shorts for sure. Continuation down into the M15 low, into this imbalance, and maybe even the full lows today. It's a Tuesday continuation day. We may take a YM trade instead. M1 is looking delicious, man. GC breaking down as well. Beautiful short trade starting to show. Looking for something like this. Stops above that most recent stop. As far as TPs go, man, into this imbalance right here, I don't think it's going to continue lower than that, though. That's the only thing with GC. I don't think it has a lot of space to run. We had that nice push down here. It might continue into this low. M15 candle before candle. Either way, it's an over $10 move, so very, very nice. Let's go ahead and snatch those. I'm in on the personal. Let's grab it on paper. Oh, that was late. It's already sitting at like a 1 hour in the purse. Okay, here we go. Send this out. TP is 4053.5. Hopefully we don't get that reaccumulation here. Most likely not the case. But we'll see what she builds today. It will be a -1 hour day if that's the case. I took 2.5s here. And I will be taking 0.5s for the rest of the week as well. Heavy news week, so kind of rough as far as that goes, but we all know that GC likes to move either way. Stop is going to be that M1 high at 4071.6. It is a weird trading week. I don't know why they decided to put all the news in one. It's kind of stupid, I think personally, but oh well, what can you do? Yeah, but that's how you can tell, man. That's how you can tell it's not real. They're like, oh, let's just wait on that. Let's just wait on unemployment claims. Let's just wait on FOMC. They're like, it's cool. They don't need to know. All right, watch this M1 here, man. It could get a little frisky. But we had a nice little M5 break of structure to the downside just now. It could be raiding liquidity and breaking structure to the upside. That's the only reason that I say that. And this does not reflect what my personal account says. But we got a nice little M1 breakdown. It is sitting in supply now. So we'll watch and see if it holds that supply, continues to the downside. If it does not, if it breaks structure to the upside, it will continue to the upside throughout today. But I will be hitting my limit as far as the two trades go. So we'll call it a day. Kind of rough the way she played out, but it is what it is, man. On to the next, on to the next, on to the next. I do want to focus on patience as well as far as waiting for 10 o'clock, man. I think 10 o'clock starts to show the full move every single time. Looks like we're going to take another -1 here, or a -0.5, putting us at -1 for the day. That's going to be my full risk limit, man. I'll take the two trades and we'll be out. So we'll take the -1. Go ahead and close here. Let's copy that, put that out, and let's call it a day, man. We'll put it in our journal and we will go for the next day. Kind of a rough Tuesday, but it is what it is. As much as I would love to grab another here, as much as I could grab another, I am not going to. Again, I'm going to focus on my discipline, going to focus on my risk management as far as this goes. We must understand whenever we get into any type of trading situation, right? We're creating probability by trading. So when we create probability by continuously taking trades, we're also creating more risk. So more trades that you take is more risk on. There's no need for that as we can control what we risk. We can't control what we make, but we can't control what we risk. So let's continue to focus on that. Good day today. Either way, I love the risk management. Let me put this up as far as our journal goes. We'll put both of those trades down. I'm gonna put one down for our journal, and then I will put the other in the personal journal. All right, let's pull up the sheets. So we had two trades that were taken. It took me out on the personal. Yes, indeed, 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 indeed. You win some, you lose some, man. That's the game. And you can't be afraid to take those losses as well. You can't be afraid to take that risk as well with taking those trades. All right, so 18. Let's go ahead and put this in again, boys and girls. This is the most important part of the entire part of the stream. Every single day that we look to trade, this is the most important part right here. This is the boring part. This is the part that nobody wants to do, but this is the part that will put you past the rest. Just because you go in and you record your trades for 10 to 20 minutes after, you will be put past the rest. All right, so we had two trades that were taken today. Let's see here. It's the one that was called out. It's the one we're going to be putting up in here. And then I'll put the other one in the personal journal. 54, first trade was taken. Stopped out a couple minutes after. And it was -1 our total with both of those trades. So I'm just going to put down -1. Short trade. Dun, 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 dun. And then we would stop at 4 minutes later. Oops. All right, so we put that down. Let's go ahead and put down our reasoning as far as reasoning goes. Continuation of Monday move. From one, double BOS downside. All right, let's get our picture in here and then we'll be good to go for today. Put down as far as rules followed. Yes, we did. We only took 2 trades for today. Let's get our picture and then we are done. Copy image address. Let's go ahead and throw that down up in there. Done and done. So this week, looking okay. We only had 2 trades so far. Two negative 0.5s, putting us at -1 R for the week. So let's continue to keep trading, man. We had a very, very nice green streak just before this, so we're looking very, very good. We're continuing to keep pushing, man. We're continuing to keep going harder. Overall stats. This month, we are looking at 7.2 R gain with a 60% win rates. And I think a little bit more than 5 trades taken. This might be higher than that. So we'll go back. We'll do that. We'll figure out everything as far as that goes. But I do appreciate everybody that did join today, man. I love to see all the activity. I love to see everybody in here. Let's continue to keep going, man. Tomorrow we will not be taking any trades. Let me verify this with news. I think Wednesday's no trade day for me. Let's take a look here. If it will let me. Yeah, we have the meeting minutes tomorrow at 2 p.m. East, so I'm not going to be focusing on taking any trades tomorrow. I will be trading Thursday after 10 a.m. They have the NFP at 8:30 a.m., but after 10 a.m. we will have a very, very nice setup looking to form Friday. Maybe after 10 a.m. we'll take a look as far as that goes, but definitely not tomorrow. No trades tomorrow. So pick a rest day tomorrow. Get off the charts tomorrow, man. No reason to have risk on when you're just gonna have a lot of range liquidity. So again, I appreciate everybody that did join today, man. Let's continue to keep pushing. Let's keep going harder. Keep showing up and keep working, man. Even though we did have, or I did have that fallout yesterday, basically. We're still showing up, man. I'm still showing up the next day. We're still taking risk on. We still took losses today and we're still pushing forward, man. So that's the biggest thing about each and every single trader. Again, winners are the ones that continuously stand up. So let's continuously stand up. Let's get back up. Let's keep fighting harder, man, and let's focus on the next one. So again, I appreciate everybody that did join today's short little stream today, only about 30 minutes. This was recorded, will be posted up to YouTube within the next 10 to 15 minutes. So I appreciate everybody that popped out. I will catch you guys on the next one. So I will see everybody on Thursday. Be on the lookout. I'm going to be posting a YouTube video as well tomorrow. Very, very detailed as far as our strategy and what we look for. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I appreciate everybody that did join today. Have a great rest of your day and or night. I will catch you guys in the next one. Is it really melting? I mean, it didn't even take technically right at that high, bro. It took me out on my personal though with spreads. That's why I took it. It didn't on trading view, but on my personal. And I use a Wanda, so anybody that's using a Wanda, they have a little bit higher up spread sometimes. Depends on what type of account you get, but it's not bad. It almost hit TP too. Kind of rough to see. All is well, man. All is well. It should definitely continue throughout today as well, man. I think you might even get full continuation into these lows. Less likely, but for sure into this area of demand here. So we'll see how she goes. Definitely take that TP, post that up in the certificates of P&L, man. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate everybody popping out again. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.